First and foremost, you already know the vibes, man. Out the way, never the loop. We everywhere. Y'all local, just there. Yo, I want to give this segment, I want to give this Pocast, Po TV. I want to give this one to my guy Snoop. Snoopy, I want to get this shout out to him. I want to give him his flowers, you heard? Like, uh, you know, you get locked up, it seems like people forget about you, man. We already know shit, you passed away, that's it. People think about you for a little bit, and the next thing you know, you forgotten, you done. There's no more about you anymore, you know what I mean? I want niggas to know, niggas that I fuck with really ain't no forgetting, man. Poe don't forget, man. You heard? So this one is for my guy Snoop, man. Let me give y'all a story when I first met him. So, and he just had a birthday, the first. Happy birthday, my guy. So, when I first met Snoop, you already know, born and raised Bronx, New York. I'm gonna fast forward. Make a long story longer. Pause. So, left the BX, moved up to Hudson. So now, when I left the X and all that shit, like, if y'all been watching my story, I've been giving y'all background, where I came from and shit like that, how I ended up, where I'm at now. So, you all know I, left the city. So I'm upstate, Hudson and shit like that. So I'm just want to fast forward real quick to when I just met, Snoop. So, I was selling weed at the time. So I'm selling smoke and all that shit. And, so he asked me for a bag, and he hold a bag till later, some shit like that. And I'm fresh out, fresh from the town. Let me rewind a little bit. So I used to always go, when I came up to HUD and shit like that, I used to always go back to the town. Mapes Avenue. And the Twin Parks is at, the building 730. I used to sell smoke out of there back in the days, knock on the door, give shit through the Pico. So real quick, I know I was leaving, I was going up top, whatever, so I was like, yo, fuck that. Let me get some sacks and take them shits out there, because my mom's friend, God bless the dead, my Uncle Craig, he the reason how my mom's got out there, how I got out there, this, that, and the third. So I'm like, well, shit, she knew him ever since, they was kids and all that. So I'm like, well, shit, he been up there for a minute. I take me some smoke. I know he know, niggas who, smoke weed. I just be giving them shit on the low. Like, I got a little 5 or 10 bags, whatever. So every time I used to go to the smoke spot, I used to snatch like 25 bags. 25 bags. So now that I got these, I snatch these sacks and all that shit. So I'm like, all right. I go out there, every time, like I said, go back to the town, get the smoke from 730, Mapes Avenue, Twin Parks, that, with Brad Factories right there in the corner and all that. You heard, if you really a Bronx nigga, you already know what I'm talking about, So now get it to where, and I never, like when I came out there, I never told niggas, oh, I used to get, hustle in the town and all this, that, and the third. Of course, you just moving out somewhere, so, you really trying to fill the place out. And like I said, this was in the old Bronx and old, Manhattan home. This was, upstate. So, I'm thinking totally different. You know what I mean? So, nigga Snoop asked me for the bag. So, I'm on my New York shit. I don't want, you better get my bag. You better get my $10 back, nigga, like whatever. So, matter of fact, I'm lying. What happened was the night before that, he asked me for a site. So, y'all give it to you tomorrow, whatever. So, you better have my bread when I see them all, nigga, too, nigga. I don't know why I had to be, like I said, I was young, 15, 16, just came from the town and all that shit, And like I said, I had nobody up there with me, nothing like that. So I probably had to make it like, have that money. So a nigga looked at me like, what, $10, nigga, the fuck you talking about? But he didn't say that, but that's the way he looked at me, like, nigga, fuck you, $10. So the next day I see the nigga, I come outside the crib. I see the nigga, see him a little ways down. Like, I live in 10 North 2nd Street. So where I lived at, The high rise is like right on the next block down. You know, it's this project, you know, with HUD and shit like that where gold mine used to be, you heard? So I see him, so I come out, I see him like, oh. So as I walk up to him, like, I'm gonna 10 out, and he's like, yo, damn, nigga, man, I'm gonna give me a 10 out, man, what the fuck? So he's like, yo, come with me. So he told me to come with him. So I go with the nigga inside inside the building, inside the high rise and all that shit. Now, if anybody know who I'm talking about, like Snoop, like, you know, Snoopy, like, you know, body brother, you know, my God, you know, this dude was a straight hustler. Now, remember, I'm fresh from the town. I'm not known as somebody, you know, like little niggas like my age that's, you know, that bubbling, that's doing their thing. He was. Snoop was doing his motherfucking thing, man. Listen to me, man. I'm a town nigga. Straight upstate, living. The boy was moving crazy. Like, when I tell you the boy was on his shit, man. Little short nigga from down south, man. Florida, if I'm not mistaken, man. Plant City, where he was from. I've been to his hood and all that. Crazy. Not with him, but I've been to his hood with my guy, Gerari. Shout out to Gerari. He probably the next one I'm going to give flowers to, man. He did some real shit, man. Like, but I'm going to get to that. I'm going to get to that one. So, Snoop like, yo, come here. I come with him. He's moving. Like, yo, he's moving so bad. He bought all the smoke I had. Like, I'm going to be real. I'm not saying I had 100 bags on me that day. No, I probably had 20 bags, 25 bags, let's just say. Snoop bought all them shits. When I mean he bought all them, talking like he was killing them. He was moving. Let me get 2. Let me get 3. Like you know, 4 for 30, shit like that. But it was like, whoa, like the boy was doing this thing, man. Anybody know nigga Snoop, man? Listen, man, niggas know I'm not lying. I'm telling you the dude that I know that I fucked with reasons why. You understand what I'm saying? Period. First time I met him, I'm not glorifying none of this shit. I'm not glorifying it. This is just my story. First time I met Snoop. Ernest Hartfield, a.k.a. Snoop, man. Always was official to me, man. Period, man. So, I'm like, yo, this nigga's shaking like crazy. So he buy all the smoke. So I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Ever since that day, me and Snoop became best friends, man. I switched the whole smoke game, the whole weed game to something else, period. Like, he was the youngest nigga, like I said. He got me by a few months. But the boy was moving, man. He was moving, man. From down south, man. Yo, listen, man. Listen, man. The boy was on the shit. And I just, you know, really, I just wanted to get a nigga's flowers and shit like that. Now, that's how I started fucking with him. You know, how I first met him. But let me tell you why I started fucking with him. So now, you know, I ain't even dealing with the weed game no more. I'm outside. And remind you, I just came from the town, so I was always outside in the town. I was always bubbling. I wasn't never bubbling no weed in the town. You heard? We was doing that thing. You heard? 2155, like I said, you just follow me. You know what I'm talking about. You know the stories that I told you, man. Real hood stories, man. Once again, I'm not glorifying it. This is just my life. And I just want to give my man Snoop his flowers. I just been thinking about the nigga crazy, been on my mind crazy, man. You know what I mean? He's sitting down, you know, whatever, but me, I'm on my just giving niggas their flowers while they still here. So once again, reason why, you know, that's why I met him, started fucking with him, reason why. Now me and Snoop, yo, like I say, he was from Florida and all that, right? So, you know, fast talking, funny nigga, man, funny as hell. Reason why I started fucking with him, let's get back to that. We go to the town one day. It was a raining day. I felt off this day. I felt funny, crazy. So anyway, we go down to the town. We go do our 1-2s. Like I said, it was raining. So we had got copped 2 umbrellas. He had one, I had one. We got our situation. We stuffed our situation in umbrellas and all that. So, public information. This is public information. I'm the public giving you this information. Now, real shit though. So we had our situations in the book bag, in the umbrella stuffed them all the way in. So now we was gonna go to Penn Station. We ain't go to Penn Station. Trains take too long. I'm like, yo, fuck it. Take a cab. We gonna jump into the go to Port Authority. Take the bus. So we go up there. So we had these night suits on, night shits with the motherfucking ACGs on. Now, ACG, not the ACG boots, but they was like kind of the boots. These wasn't the sneaker ones. Remember, they came out with the ACG sneakers, and after that, they came out like with like the high top shits. Like it was like Google them shits, fire. Shits was official. I think Snoop had like the gray, like purple type shits. I had like the orange and gray, fly shits. Had the neon Nike suits on. Port Authority. Now I had mad bottles on me. The Octagon shits, '05. You know, these when niggas used to put the works in the bottles and all that shit. So I had like, probably had like 5 or 6. Snoop probably had 5 or 6. So anyway, mind you, young as fuck, we walking through Port Authority, going to go see where we taking the bus to get on the bus to go back up top. Mind you, for some reason I was a legal search. Some reason why police just grabbed me. Oh, yo, come here. Oh, where you coming from? Grabbing my pockets on my pockets. He feeling the bottles in my pocket. Oh, where you coming from? Coming from my aunt house. Telling me my aunt used to live on Fordham Road on Bainbridge though. So tell them where, you know, going to go see my aunt and all that shit. So they didn't, mind you, they just grabbed me. So as they grabbed me, they, you know, grabbed me up. So I turn around, I see the nigga Snoop. Snoop is leaving. So I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, okay, well, once Snoop get away, then, you know, everything is all good. It's a go. I turn around again. I see nigga Snoop coming back like, yo, I was with him. Like, Snoop was a short dude, though, but when he mad and shit, it's like how he moved. So he was like, man, I was with him. So I'm looking like this motherfucker, man. Since then, though, I knew he was a real nigga, though, because 9 times out of 10, niggas when they did that shit, man. Niggas when they did that. But anyway, make a long story short, Snoop say, yo, he was with me and all this shit. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? You could have failed the nigga. He's like, man, nah, fuck that, man. We came together. We going together. We was kids when he said this shit, man. Word, man. So, I want to give Snoop his flowers, man, because even though he could have boogied, whatever the case may be, man, nah, man. That nigga Snoop turned around and said, nah, man, yo, we going down together, man. Word, man. Always been cool, man. Like, you know, like I said, man, I just want to give my nigga his flowers while you're here, man. Next episode, man, Pocast. It's probably going to be on my nigga Gerari, man. Word. He did some real shit for me. You know, I'm giving niggas they flowers, man. You know the vibes, man. Po, I'm out. I holla.